Right, hello and welcome. That's if anybody's watching, of course. Just got one little more thing to do, the musical stop. And I can pop that on there. Right, I think I'm ready. Right, okay, there's been an update, as some of you may be aware. What I'm going to do is just jump in. I'm not going to bother with a lot of the updates, I just want to make sure the usual stuff works. As always, I'll start off with cargo. Whenever there's a main update, you'll find that you've always got to start and set your character up. Fortunately, if you go down to this little icon, once you've set your character up, just by going through all these different options, of which there's a ton, you can actually load and save your character. And it says there's no characters available, which surprises me. Where's my characters gone? Right, okay. I think my characters might actually be copied out to the desktop, so let's have a look, see if we can find them. You might not see them on Twitch, but I am pretty sure I've got them on the desktop. If I can see my desktop, there it is. And they've got a very particular extension. If I can find it, there you go. See, purple and PTU. So what I want is that one. And I'm just going to copy it into my user folder for Star Citizen. So if we drill down and we're going to live, and then we're going to user, and then we're going to client 0, it should be there in front of me. Profiles. Nope, it's not a profile at all. Oh, it might not have created yet because of where I am. Because it's a new version of the game, what I should have done is gone on, created the character, and then it'll save it and create the folder. So what I'll do is I'll just go, and I won't save it, I'll just say, yeah, this character's fine, and then I'll update it. So we review, we say accept. Okay, skip the tutorial. While it's doing that, if we have a look now, as I said, we should be able to see a folder sitting in the Star Citizen area. Completely forgot about that. I updated it and then didn't do any more with it. Hopefully, I can't even read this. Oh, I can't even see it. That's all mappings, isn't it? Mappings are always there, but where is my...
ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry, one of those days. No wonder people who come on left. I do apologise. Hey Lumi. I've just been streaming with no audio. Yeah, but there was no audio, was there? We didn't notice. Jesus, what's that say?
Lunabox said, yeah, I was about to tell that you were very silent today.
Yeah, there was something not quite right. Yeah, when I first booted up, there was something not quite right, I could tell. So everything was nearly set up, but there was something in the way the windows moved. Oh. Alright, matey. It was in the way the windows moved. Oh God, I've just realised something. I didn't do. Not only didn't I have any audio. All good, thank you. My character's not my character, and it feels like my controls are not doing some of the things.
Jeff said, how did the disgusting cake turn out?
Disgusting cake is made. And whilst I haven't tasted the cake, there was a crumb and there was also the garlic and chocolate bit. And it's not that bad, is it, Lise? The bits that you've tasted, see?
It's lovely, and the chocolate's like a proper chocolate with the bitterness to it.
Yeah, see? Right, okay. So obviously this isn't working. Let's check this. That's working. What? Oh, the cake? No, it's fine.
Lunabox said you had game audio, but you were muted.
Yeah, I know what it was. I'm just, that button's working for that. So I'm guessing they may have changed the what's it again? Oh, no, it works. Lovely. Okay, it's me being a bit of a dumbass. After having so many issues just before I streamed up, it's made me forget things that I wouldn't normally have done, but I'll sort them out in a minute. So hopefully the rest of the keys are working. Character's not working yet, so I look a bit stranger than normal. Right, so we'll just go up to here once I've got my character sorted. The flying, oh yeah, I usually do when I first jump in.
I was going to say to you, because your music is too loud. Nobody to figure out that my game stopped already.
Yeah, it'll be you. Yeah, the because this is so easy and there's no waiting time to call. When I want to go to the space station, it's the easiest ship to get out and back from anywhere to anywhere. So as a general rule, what I do is where's that? What I tend to do, there it is just grab this, because it's what, a couple of minutes or so to come out, and it's fast enough and we'll get there. So nice and dark, as you can see. I forgot to delete my shaders, so let's see how that goes. We got circles there, which means we're the wrong way around. Should have spotted that earlier. I'll just pull this down a little bit so we can see the hangar. I know what I did. I just pulled the wrong handle. Never mind, I'm down. So I'm safe. It's going to be one of those days today, isn't it? I can tell. Where the hell am I?
Hard way to do it.
It wasn't the best way of doing it, is it? Where's my control gone now? I can't see it. Why can't I suddenly see it? It's probably because... No, that's all right. I just need to centre this view, I think. There we go, that's what was wrong. Okay, so let's get up. See if that folder's appeared yet. And if it is, I can change my character. Did you hear the banging though? When I got here. Right. So before I do anything else...
Betty W, this is already 4.3.1, correct?
Yes. I like the way it said Betty W. I was thinking, who's Betty W? Then I realised what you typed. 4.3.1. There might be another bit out in between, I don't know. There's a couple of things gone into this. There's yet another ship out. One that was done ages ago, the Apollo. There's some other changes. Let's store that ship. It should be all the way down here.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Let's have a look at the helmet. Have I got my helmet on? Let me have a look to see. I thought we were supposed to be getting the hold the helmet today. I wonder if there's a different key thing to holding the helmet, so to speak, and putting it in a box. Because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be able to hold your helmet now. I'll have a look at that in a minute, because I'll probably have to go to the menu anyway, because of my character. Right, so what we're doing is changing our spawn point from our original place at Orison, moving it over here. So in theory, if we die, we'll be over at Seraphim. Right, so there's a couple of things I need to do. First thing is jump into Windows, so all those on YouTube. Well, see my file structure, not that there's a lot there partic. So jump down to games. This is roundabout. Where is this folder? Let me check. It should be here by now.
And try it again. I'm getting a little burned out from Path of Exile.
Oh right, yeah, I know what you mean. Right, can we see where my... No, we can't. Let's go back up to the PTU. See what the folder's called. Or am I just jumping in too deep? Profiles, custom characters, there we go. So that's the folder. Oh, you're joking. When did that go off? I am losing it a bit, aren't I? So, where was I? I wasn't going there. I was going to desktop.
Lumibox said a minute ago, more or less.
Oh, great. So there's a CHF file down at the bottom, and that's the one I want. So I can copy that. We'll get there in the end. And go down to here. Go to games. In here, go to Star Citizen, Live, and then in the folder I just created, which is your custom characters folder. With the custom characters, you can also share them with other people. So if anybody wants to clone them, you're welcome. But to be able to get to this now, I will need to get back out to the menu, which is fine. And then I can change my character. Those are saved. And I've got them on my desktop anyway, so that, you know, if something happens, I can actually go and get them back. So we should be able to go to options. No, we shouldn't. Where's customer character? Is it further back? Let's have a look. I always forget. Here it is. So now, instead of having the default or bothering to spend all that time, if we go and look, we can load, and we should see the two in there. And if we load that one, which is my normal character, that's what I look like in real life. I just accept it. So if you do spend time on a character creator, you must save it out. Do you want an invite stick, see? Are you almost loaded, or is it still getting used to the menus? Oh. Let's go in and Star Citizen, and we can pick him up in a minute. Right, so we should have all audio. I have to keep checking that. I forget, as soon as I cough, I mute it, but that time round I just caught the button. At least it gives me a chance to drink a cup of tea before it goes cold. Yeah, I'll finish my cake today. Put all the chocolate, mask the pony. Okie dokie. I'm just drinking my tea, as you can tell. I'm not standing here looking up and down for any reason other than my tea.
You're at that space station above.
Above Orison, yeah.
Yeah, I still need to light there. I'll do that first.
Yeah, no worries. Also, I should send you an invite, shouldn't I? So, have I done it already? Did you accept it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting, because I did it out in the main menu. Yeah, we got a party. Yeah, that actually worked. Surprised.
Chess 61617 said, Mel sent a message in TS.
I sent a message in TS. What? What? You're confusing the hell out of me now, mate. I've already done stupid things. You've sent me a message. Oh, you've sent me one. Sorry. I do apologise. Let me have a quick look before I...
Speak hash.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, God.
Lol.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. I vaguely read that, yeah. I can't quite read it all. It's far too small on the screen it's on. But, yeah, I think I've got the gist there, matey. I'll let the others know. Right, okay. So, we're at Seraphim. We've come out and we're back here. No, that's fair enough. It's a bit of a ball's ache, even being able to see it, especially in the other one, in the dark. Again, colours. I like the colours. They're nice, bold, strong colours.
No seams anymore. I
Instant delivery of what?
I've got it. I got the network. What you see before open up, coming up, and everything.
Oh, really? That was just buggy then. I've just gone through that. Right, okay, so let's get rid of this chat. Right, my chat's off. Alright, so just bear that in mind. Are you on your way? So now, hopefully, we've got... Yeah. Helmet on. Let's have a look, see what it does. I think there's a different keystroke to go from there to carry it in your hands. Let me just have a little look. And not in that one, in that one. That'll teach me how to... Two keyboards. Where am I going now? Yeah, okay. So we're going over to the joystick HOTAS. God, this is the trouble when they do stuff like this. What's it gonna come under? On foot, maybe. Or jump, move, jump, hold, crouch, prone. Throw it under them, okay. If anyone sees, it's likely to take your helmet off. Oh, there's a whole breath as well. Change fire mode. Toggle. Ah, helmet.
Okay, wait till 7.
So what does that do? Have I got any buttons left? Christ knows. Let's see what happens with the helmet. That means if there's a command there, there's going to be one in the keyboard. So I'll look at that first. Where did that go to then? On foot all there. So if we go down, I'll tell you, or should tell you, what taking your helmet is on and off. Left Alt H helmet, toggle equip helmet, right Alt H. Excellent. Who doesn't have a right Alt That's right. I don't have one. So I don't know whether that's going to work or not. We got Stixie on the way, as you can see. When you get here, don't forget to go to the hospital and book in. Change your spawn point. And then are you going to come out in that ship, or you're going to take your bigger one out for a run?
I don't know what you got to do.
I usually just jump into the Hull C and go make some money first. And it also checks the storage, loading, unloading, and make sure that's all still working, because invariably, every time something changes, something else breaks. And very often it's the Hull C.
So how did you make money?
Me trading. All of my money is basically made with trading. So when you get here, I'll show you a couple of missions, and the money that you make is stupid. Yeah, I can see you, mate. Yeah, the money you make on the stuff is ridiculous. Yeah, press tab. Okay, and then you can see where you've got to go. In the Cutlass, I think it uses a small hanger. So when you look at the two lines, you can see all the different components on the space station. You can see where I am. I'm in one of the landing areas. And if you fly between them, use your radio initially to ask comms for a landing. You can set a button on your stick, but you're on mouse and keyboard today, so I believe it's F11. So you can ask for a hangar and then go and find a hangar. Left Alt N for ask for a landing. Is it? Okay. As I said, I don't use keyboard and mouse that much. Yeah, that's fine. And then when you get there, just come upstairs to the lobby. And then go and go to the hospital, and then I'll just point a couple of missions out for you. There's a couple of things you might need. If anyone's got any questions, by the way, guys, please jump in and ask. Yeah, if you want. I still go around in the old trolley stuff. I don't bother doing any missions for any armour or anything, really.
Good for you. Scratched my ship the other day. The guy was wasted, weaving with a bunch of metal boxes a little too close. Hey, grabbed him by the collar and put the fear of God in him.
He's just ignoring her. She's just told them her life story. I think it might be my sister. Oh, okay, you're off then. Yeah, looks like me. Stixie will be up here in a minute. Stixie used to play this a lot. Not at all. It's changed an awful lot, as he says, since he last played. Oh, right. There's also, oh God, there's something else I need to tell you, but I'll wait till you're here. You probably already know, but... As I said, I'll help Stixie out a little bit, get him going. And then, has all the missions gone now? The event missions, hopefully. Yes, it looks like they have. Okay, that's good. I'll jump out, come upstairs. And put your ship away up here. I'm not sure when the last time you played what the sort of hangars were like, etc. Yes, you can, but Now you're going to stand there and press buttons instead of coming up here and pressing buttons. And then you've got to go to the hospital anyway. And there's a few things that you may or may not know about that I need to explain or show you, just to make it a bit easier. Because there's quite a lot of changes, especially in the hangars, as you've probably noticed. I don't... Yeah, are you aware of all of that yet? Well, yeah, if you come, how much money have you got? Yeah, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Oh, that much, okay, come on, this way. So what you need to do is come and change your spawn point here. Even though your ships are all, or your other ships, whatever it is, excuse me.
Just relax. Everyone here at Kelto RX is going to take...
Wherever it is, just turn left here, matey, shortcut. They had a few problems with beds. At one point you couldn't see what other people were doing on these screens, now you can. Okay? Right, so we need to go this way. We need to go to the shop. So we'll go off to the, what you call it? The doodaddy shop. I'm getting worse slowly. Yeah, they're not weapons, mate. I haven't got any weapons. Yeah, that's what we're going to go and get you sorted out with some armour. Press the buttons to the Galleria. Right, so armour and stuff down here. That's if you want armour, you definitely need chest armour so you can put your backpack on. Oh, where you gone? You're over there.
Yeah, you said okay.
Oh. You finished?
Yeah, but it's not agreed.
That's fine. Have you passed it?
But it's not a question answer. I've got second part of it. Management.
Okay, at least you've done it and you'll get your probation. Unless they come up with some other excuse. Right, so mainly you want a chest piece, you might want a new helmet, you might want a new undersuit. Don't worry too much about weapons, depends what you're doing. If anyone's thinking of Star Citizen or has got any questions about it, please ask. I do have some opinions. They're not probably the opinions you think, but at least you'll get it sort of as it is, rather than one way or the other. It's looking alright actually at the moment. What's FPS is 40 odd, that's alright for in here. When you get your armour, get your backpack and put it on. Just there might not be a backpack there, can't remember. But you just want a bog standard yellow one. Don't need anything flash at this point. And then when you put it on, we'll go to the other shop and then you can buy some stuff and it'll go straight to your backpack. Which is what I'm going to do. Okay. The terminal, there'll be terminals around. Might not necessarily be there. You don't know where there'll be one. I wouldn't worry at the moment. I'm going to get some drinks. So you want to get your drinks from here, so you can send them to your hangar. So that's what I need to do. I can put some in here. Go down to MISC. And I'll put 4 in there. maybe 5, which is about all I do.
You said like a set to my hanger.
Yeah. So it's probably going to be default to your hanger.
It says choose destination.
Yeah, and it'll be, if you look, it'll say Seraphim, which will go to your hanger. And then I'll change that then, which is the one he's looking at. And then I'll get a few of these. And then I don't need to keep coming around and doing this. How many is that? 41. 51 of those. And then 51 of the Vestal Virgin Water. Alright, at least you've done it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go up to the other level. Did you get yourself a backpack? Yeah. Okay. Right, I'll go up to the cargo.
Yeah, I can buy with the cargo lifter again.
Yes. Did you buy them before?
Yeah.
Okay. I take it you're a woman without actually seeing you with your helmet off. That's good armour, that, isn't it? That's quite quick, isn't it? There you go. Can you do me a favour? Because you'll have the key. Hang on there. Just stand over here in the light. Over this side, because you're in the dark. That's it. Can you press a right Alt and H, please? Oh, is that it? Okay, press it again. You're supposed to be able to take your helmet off and hold it instead of having a big box. But obviously it doesn't look like it's working, but okay. I just wondered.
Okay, it's still not in.
Yeah, it looks like it. Over here. Lost him, where's he go? Oh.
It's left Alt H.
Right, okay, left Alt H just puts it away. Now do left Alt H. Which I can do left Alt H and it just puts it in your backpack and brings it out.
Does that stick to?
Yeah, but what you're supposed to do is be able to take it off and hold it, but it's still not in. Right, over there. Yeah, it stuffs it up your bumhole. Well, it's not on your belt, is it? Otherwise you'd be walking around with a great big box on your belt and there's nothing there.
I'm going to see if I can ask you some strawberries later.
Okay.
It's really
Did
nice.
you move it?
Yeah.
So it's in something else, is it? No, did you just scrape it out?
I haven't scraped it out just
Oh,
yet.
right, so it's in there. Okay. What was I going to say, Lise?
Go on.
Are you gaming?
I will be Assassin's Creeding, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Lise, Stixie.
What?
Yeah, Stixie, Lise said hello.
Hello.
And someone on chat says Stixie is a fancy woman.
He is a very fancy woman. I like the hair.
Okay.
The hair's really nice. I like the hair.
Yeah, Lisa likes your hair. You've obviously spent a bit of time developing your your character. Just need to have a bit of a shave, maybe down the side. Oh, I'm sorry, let me have a look. Oh, no, it's just hanging there. Oh, Lisa, Lumi said hello. Lumi said hello. There she is. She's downstairs at the moment. This is looking extremely clean. Obviously, you're looking at Twitch, but if you look at it on YouTube in 4K, if you can, it just looks very, very clean. You know, the suit wise, the edges of the suit, the colours.
I did something very
What did you do? Put it in. Yeah, don't worry. Just go and grab it off a terminal. You want a couple of them, and you want some batteries as well, and you want some. You got your hand jobs. Okay. Right. Yeah, when you can find one. One down there usually. Yeah, it is looking, you know. The batteries probably don't need to go in at the beginning. So getting up to a reasonable level is a bit of a slog if you want to make some money doing cargo hauling, that is. But the very basic cargo hauling is extremely easy and will make you a bit of money. As you're, where's the doodad? There it is. As you're not using your joystick at all at the moment, I'll show you some things you can change that will give you more info in the ship, and it should save you doing it. Have you noticed how when your undercarriage is down, your ship slows down?
Yeah.
Right, okay, which is a pain in the ass. So if you're running and you want to get into a hangar quick, as soon as you drop, which assuming you may drop outside, it slows you down. So there's quite a few settings that you can actually change in the seat. However, those settings are on a per ship basis. So each ship you get, you'd have to switch them off. So let's see if I can find them for you. If I can find them, you can set a lot of your stuff in. Here we go. No. This is not trading with your money. I haven't spent any money on trading yet, and I've got about 12 or 13 million, right? I just do the missions.
I can really notice the difference in visual definition from Twitch to YouTube, and I'm just watching
It's so nice, isn't it? Right, go to game settings. Click the button, right? Go to game settings. Yeah, it's quite different. When you move up to 4K, it's... Yeah, and scroll down till you start seeing stuff related to default flight. Right, scroll down till you see default flight HUD. Yeah, it does make a big difference. Unfortunately, I haven't got the 2K thing for Twitch. You like it? Well, make sure you give me a little container to put some in and bring some back. No, you go after default flight, you go default flight, you keep going down, then you come to defaults, HUD, and then you've got a whole load of settings. Oh, no, sorry. No, I didn't mean to. It was after flight. So you can see some settings where it says defaults, HUD, advanced HUD, yeah? So you want advanced HUD switched on, advanced HUD in nav switched on. The labels is up to you. And it means that when you're in your ship, you'll see more information, and it might be easy to understand what's going on with your flight. There's another couple of settings. I can't find them on here, but I'll tell you how to do them in your ship. Right, the other thing is if you press escape and go to contracts, if you look at hauling small grade, you'll see it on the left. Yeah, and if you click on it, right, you'll see it tells you how many SCU, and it's tiny. So it's 3 or 4 SCU probably.
What for the first one?
Yeah, for the foot.
Observation station delivered 26.
Oh, 26, and for 50k.
46. And the 50k one in Venice.
Okay, so you can see how you can pick up quite a bit of money, and the more you do, the more you get. So by the time I moved out to small grade, there's 36 missions there, and then you've got what else? There's small grade. There's a medium one, if I could see it. Supply grade. That's not still on, is it? Yeah, so you've got 3 different levels, and all the missions are divided up into 3. So once you've done some of them, you'll get more and more, and so on. So all my money I've made by doing these missions, all right? If you look down on your Mobiglass, you can see your rep. And then I'm on the Covalex one. I'm not sure if you can see your screen. It's like everything else. You've got, you work your way through trainee, rookie, junior, member, experienced. No, that's fine. It doesn't take too long for the lower levels to go up. And eventually, your ship, right, will be too small. So you can use your... what's the ship you've got? Connie. You can use your Connie. The other thing is, when you make enough money, you can also go and buy the raft in-game. So once you can't do any more missions in your Cutlass, use your Connie. And then you can go... no, Cutlass is 46.
Option available in my region, and strangely, in those channels that have the 2K option, it even downgrades my quality options to 720p. Sky in the 1000.
Oh, it's a nightmare, isn't it? So if I was you, that is an easy way to start off. I'll give you some money to get you going, to help you out.
If I do the first one, I calculate back 60 plus.
Do you wanna make your own money to start? Yeah? Okay, no worries. I was going to say, if you want some, I can give you some to help you out. But if you do that hauling, it doesn't cost you anything, right? Which is why I run around without anything major on. Only fuel, yeah, but you'll make more money than you're costing fuel. The other thing is, the big one is usually best for doing any of the cargo stuff. If you try to change your weapons on your ship, you might find you can only use the small one in some instances. But once you get going, you should be fine. Alright? And make sure you got some drinks in your backpack. Although you seem to have picked up the tiniest backpack.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval.
Right, so I'll go and get... It'll do. As long as you got a couple of drinks in, and it just saves you having to go shopping. So what we want is the Miss Corsi. Down here somewhere, beginning with M. There we go, and we'll pull that one out. So the missions I'm doing at the moment are 711,000 for a mission, which is a bit ridiculous, I think.
Vehicle selected. Stand
That's
by.
one mission.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
It's just fine.
Please visit us again.
Exactly, yeah.
That's correct.
Yep, it's a good one to start with, and then when you're down there, it'll say, oh, you've got the same mission, and go up to Seraphim and do it again. Instead of finding a mission locally where you're going up to Seraphim. Takes a bit of planning, but as time goes on, you'll find that it works fine.
Oh yeah, now I see. Cargo for the Vati is 46.
Right,
For the Andromeda is 96.
yeah. Now, when you go down, the way you get your cargo, have you done that yet?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. With a cargo lift and everything else, that's fine. So if you park your Cutlass Black slightly off at an angle, you can usually get the cargo straight out the lift, straight into the back of your cutlass to save 2 jobs. Obviously, as you do more cargo, it gets more of a pain in the ass. And if you need some help just loading, unloading, give us a shout. But I don't think you'll be there yet. But it's a quick way to make money. The only downside is all the good weapons and all the good bits for your ship are now scattered in stupid boxes all over the place. So it doesn't matter how much money you make, you can't buy the weapons that you want and the stuff for your ship. Sort of kills the combat aspect a little bit. There's also some training fighting missions, but at the moment just watch your hand.
Yeah,
Let me know when you're sitting in your ship as well, and I'll show you how to switch off that auto slowdown if you don't already know. Right, we'll go and find a mission.
that's always. I have option now, so I can angle it a bit, so it makes it easier to load.
Alright, well tell me when you're in the cockpit, and I'll tell you what you need to do. Terror to... Oh, Pyro, that's a good one to do. Let's track that. Go down to the map. I'll only do the one, go and collect. So we're collecting from the usual place. Click on here to make sure we got a route.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see on the bottom of your screens, whatever they are, there's a right and left arrow. Any of them. There should be one. And just scroll, just click on the little right or left and it cycles round. And there's one of them called configuration. Right, now if you look on there, you'll see auto slow down, so slide it to the left. Okay, you'll also notice those things that we selected in the main menu, you can do there as well. Ah, I can see. Yeah, can you see what I mean?
I with that also, and then it was talking to Aaron. I think you got.
Okay, sorry. So if you look, right, you can also change those settings that we just changed. But they should be on by default, which means you get more information in your HUD and it's a lot easier to see what's going on. Right, which one's my collect? That's deliver. That's collect. I have to be careful. When you come out and it's in pitch black, you won't see that at all. Are my feet in? Yes, they are, so that works. This just looks really smooth at the moment. And the feel of it is really smooth. Just a bit rare, isn't it? So the chances are the place I'm going to is over by the sun, which will make it easy. Slowing down as I turn. When the ship is all squished in like it is, it's a lot more manageable. And there we go. So now we've just got to sit back and enjoy the ride. So this will just be, you know, do this one mission, I think. This is how I made the money that I've got, working up through those missions, and this one will be another 711,000 on all being well, which just adds up. How did I go to where? This one outside.
Yeah.
F4.
That was using to look around.
Mouse. but it's much better without your wheels, not your wheels, your gear coming down and slowing you down. The other thing is there's something which you may have come across by now, master mode, yeah?
Yeah, like the jump and combat.
Yeah, you got your combat side with 3 different things on, then you've got your flight side with 3 different things on also. It's not so bad on your joystick, obviously. I don't know what the key presses are, but no doubt it'll just cycle the modes on key presses. If anyone's got any questions, welcome to the stream. Please feel free, jump in. Yeah, as I was saying earlier. Pardon?
I said I'm just attempting to load cargo.
Yeah, just basically pick it up. If you're standing, you can stand at the bottom of your ramp and do it, or at the top of the ramp and still pull it in. It'll probably bang around the sides, but then just look and use your mouse wheel and you can tell it where to put it. So that's the second level. You've got... Pardon? Yeah, just watch you don't push it through the wall of the ship and it'll drop outside. There's nothing... I was going to say there's nothing as bad as getting somewhere and finding you've only got 5 boxes when you put 6 in. So yeah, the resolution makes a hell of a difference, Lumi. You don't realise how much. And what... Yeah, and that's not the easy way. Your ship has got a tractor beam on it. You can go into the... I think it's the co-pilot seat. Look on the bottom right, there's a button, or in the pilot, I forget. You select enter whatever it is, and then you'll have this beam that you can point from the back of the ship and pull all the cargo in. If you press Q, it's a lot easier. If you don't, it's a bit, wallowy all over the place. But learn how to use that cargo thing you've got first, and then change when you get up. And also the different weights of cargo and the different sizes. And you'll get used to being able to see whether you've got everything or not. Yeah, the resolution makes so much difference, and I was quite gobsmacked that I could literally, when I finished streaming, go downstairs, put it on the TV, and it's all there, ready to play in 4K, this, that and the other, straight off the bat. There's no delay. And how it streams there at the, 40 meg it's doing at the moment. It's just incredible, whereas with Twitch, obviously, we're limited. Some people have got the 2K. I did apply for it, but what they've done is really, really sneaky. You have to change the driver type thing, and then they want you to set it up so your computer does... Right, so have you got to the tractor beam in the ship? So when you move the mouse around, it's a bit all over the place. So press Q once, and then you'll find it easier to manage. It basically changes the method. It's a bit like you would use on if you were in... oh, for God's sake, I'm turning into an old person. If you... yeah, but it's like someone switched my head into old fogey mode when it was my birthday, and... So, yeah, when you're in a turret, it's the same thing. If you try firing a turret, it's awful. Excellent. It's quite neat, isn't it? Not every ship has a laser. And the ship I'm in now has got 4, but I don't use them. because I can go to the docking bay and it'll automatically load it. And when I was doing all those missions, I avoided all the hangars that were on planets because they were always broken. So I'm not sure what state they're in anymore. They still have issues with them. So they may work, they may not. Right, so I'm just going to flip this thing round, he says, as if it's just going to spin on a sixpence. Have you noticed we've had a whole new patch come out the other day? And look, that's persistence for you, isn't it? So all the crap that was there before is still there. And you can just go and grab that in most cases. Whether you could sell it or not, I don't know. So one of the things I've got to do here is extend the cargo spindle. You'll see it's erecting itself on the top left. And then once I come up to here and turn round, as it gets bigger, it gets harder to handle. And now I'm going to call the cargo deck for docking, which is 2 clicks, and we should see when it's done, we should see some text appear on the hood. There's the text. So somewhere here
guess what I did yesterday?
is a box. Go on.
I managed to throw a grenade.
Oh yeah, what were you doing walking around with a grenade?
Okay.
Yeah, but oh, you mean you threw one properly?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant you threw one and blew yourself up.
I know that is what you expect of me, but no.
No, it's just that early on, back in the day, it used to happen all the time when we were going round in a group. And there was somebody we invited onto the ship, and then somebody threw a grenade at him that stuck on his back and blew him up and killed him. And we haven't seen him in the game since. And it was purely accident because you just missed key. So we have a rule of nobody carries grenades. Just waiting for the text to change. This is the front face. Yeah. I remember who it was who did it, but we've done so many missions where people end up misthrowing grenades and blowing each other up. It's like ridiculous. The enemy will just sit there laughing. And I'm sure anybody who plays it has experienced the same thing as well. So I've stopped the ship, and you'll see now it starts to say it's loaded. It doesn't exactly tell you how much it's loading. And usually that indicator just whizzes along. In fact, there might even be a server issue. Let's have a look. It might even be bugged. This is a bug I used to see all the time, where it puts one box on, but we'll wait and see what happens. So last time I played, has that moved along? Nope, nothing, look. So this is a bug we used to get, and I'll wait and it'll probably tell me I'm here too long. It used to put one box on and then stop, and it wasn't getting serviced by the routines, so it just used to sit there and then people just throw it out, which is why you got all the junk over there. Now, last time I was on, when I was trying to offload all the cargo, it basically stopped. The game crashed, or the server crashed in the middle of it, and I thought I'd lost it because I got impounded and all sorts, and I went back and it carried on offloading. Whether we're lucky like this, let me just try this. Collision alert with what? Right, so all I'm doing is moving out of the box, because look what it does, it pauses it. And I'm going to move back into the box a bit. Now, it could be a server crash. I've stopped now. I should be completely in the box. There we go. Let's see what happens. Absolutely nothing by the looks of it. So you've got that little bit down there. Oh no, that's not even a bit of cargo. Just got that one little bit. So it could be the server's about to crash. Or I could go backwards enough to stop this completely and then just pull back in again, which is the first thing I would do. Previously what you'd have to do is this is the Hull C. So if I move way back, there's a chance the blue box will disappear. And then I'll try calling it again and see if it picks up. It might not do. Have you got anything odd happening at the moment at all?
I'm trying to get close enough so I can look at person.
Okay. Just be careful, right? If it stops and it says server error, just wait. And you should find yourself back where you were with whatever you've got, etc. So don't jump out or think you... Pardon?
Then it is loading in the server.
Yes, in theory. But what I'm going to do, let's just go a bit faster backwards. Well, there's nothing to crash into. Wait for that to disappear. And see if I can call it again. If not, you know, the mission's buggered. This is why I try this. Every time they do something, something breaks.
You know that advanced HUD, they are just doing the thing that I was looking for yesterday.
What was that?
For the speed meters to set it.
On what? Oh, on DCS.
Oh, in Jetson.
Oh, right. So you were looking to set something to what?
I was looking, I was adjusting my speed, but I was nowhere able to find where my speed was.
Right, yes.
Now I see my HUD.
Yes, the other thing is, if you've set yourself to go backwards, right, which is more for throttles and that, you see the speed limiter and that go to the top and come down. So you can see in the HUD whether you're going forwards or backwards, whether you've set, you know, yourself in reverse. Whereas before you'd press a button and you wouldn't know till you were moving. Right, let's move forward then. And we'll see if we can kickstart this. Which I doubt. As I said, I've seen this before. And usually it just stops. So I'm not holding out much hope. And I'm glad I made the money that I made when I did it. So that this is broken again by the looks of it. Whereas before you get a nice guy, say you're docking and commencing loading and you get a voice message and it's just not happening, is it? You can buy this in game as well, but the next ship up to actually do cargo really, and it's quite easy to load, is the Raft, and it now carries about 192 SCU. I'll have to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, well, first I think I will have enough time.
I think you will for a lot of missions, and then you can start picking up multiples, but you just have to organise your load. But do you remember when we used to do missions for moving boxes? The best we could get is probably, I don't know, 30 grand or something for doing something quite hairy. And now you just get a lot of money for doing hardly anything. Hopefully it'll all change. Yeah, it'll change.
I like hardly to do.
What, you like to just sit there and move a lever?
Exactly, that's why. I'm to drive.
Is the metro through the town, or is it sort of more like a train?
Above street level.
Hello.
Right, I
And thank you
gotcha.
for calling.
Right, let's try this now. I haven't contacted
Basically,
them
when
to
we get
land.
in the city, the ground, and the suburbs are street level, and we have a little piece in the city itself that is above street level.
Ah, right, yeah. I know what you mean now. Right, okay. Let's see if this makes a difference. So I was helping Platty last week. I don't know how much money he made, and I'm not sure if he'll be on today or not. But the other thing that made me smile, do you remember when I was doing salvage and I took off a lot of RMC?
Loving this tractor beam.
You're using the ship one, are you?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's quite good.
I think I can. That's my head.
Yeah, I know. It just picks it up and sticks it somewhere. There's also a Mech Warrior type thing that you can use for doing it as well. As I said, there's lots of ways of doing it.
That would be nice if you have a ship that has no beam.
The Mercury Star Runner, it's quite good for that. Or anything bigger like the Cat.
I
Can't-
need to check out this tractor beam.
Can't remember. Wouldn't surprise me if this is buggered. Just coming up to there. Right, now we'll stop. Now let's see if it picks up. Don't think it will, to be honest. I think it'll just sit there and I'll end up with one box and nothing else. So out of a 4,000 SCU. Hey, hello, Cups. First time chat. You all right?
Good morning, fellow Star Citizen.
Good morning. If you got any questions, please ask. Obviously, I guess you haven't if you play. But it looks like cargo hauling on a big scale is broken once again. But it just worked so perfectly before, I must admit. So what I'll do is abandon the mission.
Oh, is that is 50k?
It's easy, isn't it? So that's abandoned. So what I need to do now is go back out and then jump out the ship. Can you see there's one little box there, look? That tells me someone else has done the same thing. Just one little box. I'm far enough away. So if you're too close or you end up over there for too long, you'll end up being impounded. I think I'm alright. So I'll jump out the ship.
I started playing a week ago. And
Oh,
had
a
an amazing
week?
Teacher. I was to the 150k, 175k missions.
Oh, with a
to
mash.
haul with the raft before the patch hit and reset all of my mission statuses.
You did them. That's quite good going for a week, isn't it? Was that through the guide system?
Box said the server's not registering something, but I don't know exactly what, because it does spawn the area to load the cargo.
It spawns the area to load the cargo, but it's like the routine that sort of goes through and loops around to put the cargo on. And I've seen this before. It does one, and that's it. And we used to get it all the time, which is why there was a point where people didn't bother with it. They just didn't, because the whole sea was broken all the time. Let's see if we can get this off. And let's not make it so that it's all over the place. Let's send it over there. Send it over to the junk pile, scrap heap in space. That's not good, is it? So there's nothing else on there. There's no other little small ones. Sometimes it'll do like a tiny little box and then a slightly bigger box. So what I'll do is just try a slightly smaller mission, because if I keep abandoning missions, it doesn't do my reputation any good.
It's
As said, now I only have small supply missions available. How do I get back to missions that I can grind again?
What?
I made
With the
1.5
raft?
million needed another move to be able to purchase the
Okay.
raft.
Just one moment. What was that? Sorry, Stixie?
I said
It should. Where are you going from? Just from Orison? Okay, just take off, point straight up, and then change to Quantum, and you'll find it easy enough. I don't know whether it's because it's blocked. Are you in your ship out in space already? Or in the atmosphere or something? Because when you're in the hangar, sometimes it won't let you do it.
Lumibox said, for me this should be a release block then. They should work this over and make it playable. I don't get it.
The problem is,
fine 30 soon.
in the scheme of things, this really isn't that much, to be honest. It might be frustrating for people. If you have a hull C, it's nothing new.
I've repaired my ship now 35 times for the same thing that I keep doing.
What do you keep doing?
I keep hitting the side with one of my thrusters.
Oh, right, yeah. Little dink on the way in.
Yeah. No, and on the way out.
Oh, it's even better, huh? Right.
You have to keep it.
Let's have a look and we'll see if we do something small. So what were you saying? Cups. You have small and medium. You've just got to basically do them. So if you look, right, you have a look down at your rep. And in theory, your rep should remain, okay, up to where you are. But the missions you get offered might be a bit smaller, especially when you're down this area. And you'll find that after a bit you'll start getting those missions again, or should do, unless they've messed something else up. I was actually after a mission, wasn't I? So let's go and do something that isn't quite as big. Offers, I've only got one. Here we go. Where's this going? That's a small one. From Magnus to Pyro. Everest to Terra. We want one from Terra somewhere else. Here we go. We'll go from here.
Said, is this normal for the rep to reset between patches?
It doesn't normally reset, as I said. It should maintain your reputation, but the missions you get offered may be smaller. Right, let's see if this works. That's a different box, so there's no point me doing that. Let me just invalid target, probably because I'm already here. So what I'm going to do is just jump out somewhere first and then come back to this, so it's not confused with a previous mission. Yeah, there's some odd little issues every now and then. Where's my oh right, okay. Let's go and find somewhere to go, just so I can jump out. I won't go far. It's not going to go automatically because it's too far away for me to target from here. So we'll go deliver and select that, even though we haven't done the job yet. And then you should find that will start spooling.
Warning message screen. Was dus offline.
Oh,
So I think I did
Univox
it
said,
before
in
that.
not
You might have done.
.1 patch would reset rep. Most likely it should.
it shouldn't do now.
Does the message came right after I hit it.
Yeah, that's not good. You've done a bit more damage than before. So what I've done is jumped away a little bit, reset the, or should have reset. Let's go back to the map, change the quantum. So, how you find it? Excuse me. How you finding Star Citizen? So we need to go to collect.
One time I'm landing from up to down. Now I have a regular hang.
It depends whether it's busy or not. Right, we can jump back to there and let's see if we can do this mission. Indeed I am. Who's that who's just come on? Oh, Teddy Bear. Hey, Teddy Bear. I am flying it. Or flying the sex toy is probably better, isn't it? It's more apt.
Well, I just checked the damage.
Yeah.
I can't imagine not for something 25 credits.
Oh, you've knocked it off? Are you sure it's... Did you knock one off?
It says that it was damage and
Univox said, unless this cargo event is over, and they want the players to start over, as they have very high rep for the event.
Well, I don't think they'd do that. Yeah, usually the costs, I'd expect a few K. It just depends on what's damaged. Has it repaired it now?
yeah.
Let's go back in and see if this one works.
Teddy Bear underscores Asad, have you made most of money doing Halsey runs?
I just started at the beginning with the basic ones, but then I'm doing 711,000 a mission, and normally when I come in, I'll just do one 711,000 mission, and then go and do something else. The trouble is, oh, a fuse, yeah. Yeah, you may as well. So the mission is displaying a really old issue. So basically, you go here, and it would just give you one little box out of a 711 mission. So what I've done is dump the box, got a smaller mission, and let's see if we get more success with this. But yeah, I made most of my money just trolling backwards and forwards. As I said, every time I come on, I try it. Why am I in scan? Should be on flight. Right, where's the box this time? New box, new attempt. We'll see if it works. If you try and go in without having it extended. Sorry, what was that? Exactly, yeah. But watch the capacity.
Been running the Bionics facility for the new heavy armor.
Oh, right. How's it going? I haven't done any of them. I haven't done any of the missions. I don't do any of the events either, to be honest. I just want the basic stuff to work. I mean, as I said, this just worked perfectly before. And now it's not. Let's get a little bit closer. There we go. Let's see what happens. So, with a bit of luck, this will just work. And we'll see.
Already got the new black and red armor. Best looking armor in game to date.
I don't even wear the armour that I've got. I just get some nonsense out the shop.
But just on Twitch.
Oh, right. Really? It's all there, matey. Audio should be there. I don't think that's my end. I can see audio bobbling up and down. I think if you're watching...
Okay here.
Yeah. I think if you're watching YouTube, there's a minute delay. So when I coughed...
Said it was on my end.
Yeah, I thought it was. So this is working, look, see? And this is not going to be much cargo. It's also quite a small mission. And this is working as it should do. You will see the box will change colour. Oh, really? You already got some big stuff?
I got one for 91.
Okay, yeah. So there's not much stuff here. It's a smaller mission. So that's good. So it means that it's not completely buggered for everything.
_Asset. I melted my Hull C, but saving to buy it in game rather.
Okay, no, that's fair enough. What did you get with it? Did you go Apollo or something? Or what did you melt your Hull C for? So this is only doing a half load for a fraction of the price, but hopefully it finishes. Yeah, it's still going. That's why I usually look outside to make sure something's happening, and then when it's happened, you see the blue box appear, and then you have to move away quite quick. It's one of those things, isn't it? The Hull C's been around for some time, and there was always problems.
This mute feature on the browser tabs it's stupid.
Depends what time you're watching.
No, got the C2 and Apollo.
Ah, right.
Now have the Apollo and is good.
Ah, right. Playing the melting game. There you go. See, the box has changed. Change my thing over this way because I haven't sorted out my map yet. Oh, there it is.
This game is quite ambitious.
In terms of?
Well, development and everything.
Oh, ambitious. I thought you said vicious. Sorry, I do apologise. Okay, now we're delivering. So just go and select that there. And then jump out. Okay, take reverse off. Now, normally I don't do anything at Everest or anywhere else like that. Especially when there's events on. Oops, bit of oversteer there. When there's events on, because there's always people there, it's really busy, and to me that's going to be the worst possible place when you're waiting for the little routine to load you up to work. When there's no events on, it tends to work, but we'll see. Hopefully I can pick up a mission from close by for 711 and that will work, but we'll see. And then I'm quite happy I've made the money I need to make today, so we can go and look at other things. I've yet to carry a weapon around either. I haven't carried a weapon for ages, and I haven't even had a full suit of armour to wear properly. I've seen that before. Don't worry, do it in 2 parts. How far are you going? Yeah, it's there's a couple of little issues every now and then.
So what do you do when you're not running cargo?
Whatever, actually. Last week, I was helping somebody out with some mining. I used to do a lot of combat, AI combat through those missions, and I would use all the ships I had. they've been sort of buggered in some way. So you try using the iron against a fighter, because all the light fighters blarted, but really the problem is their ability in flying, and yet they seem to have nerfed the iron to make it easier for the light fighters, whereas in reality they need to fly closer, and then the iron wouldn't be able to track them so easy. So yeah, I used to use that all the time. I'd put NDBs on a cutlass and went through most of the missions. There isn't anything we couldn't kill in the cutlass at less than 500 metres, even hammerheads and that. But they're all hidden in boxes somewhere, so I don't bother. I don't bother going finding round in boxes. It's not my bag, really. But it's done so that people move around and go looking. Maybe if I was 16, I'd go around looking in loot boxes or a kid. It's just, you know, I've earned the money, so why can't I buy what I could before from the shop, upgrade my ships, and then I can do something else? You know, I used to use the Corsair, that was quite good. And some of the missions. Cutlass, as I said, we could do anything with it, the iron. But they've made it that it's too much hassle to bother. You've got to go and randomly find something somewhere, and I can't be arsed, to be honest. So I have a look at some of the things. I don't do the events. I used to do mining, did a lot of salvage. What have they done with the salvage? Oh, that's what I was saying before. Well, okay, fair enough. Still want to just go and buy it. But I'd got a load of RMC in my hangar. Okay, it's over there somewhere. So we're at the planet here, look, so it's pointing us over here. It's a beat back into quantum. Not sure, matey. They've just basically dropped all the money you make on getting RMC by a quarter. Oh really? So has it gone back from being a quarter of it what it was back to where it should be? I just put it in my hangar anyway, so that's where it is. So what we'll do then, or what I'll do even, is jump over to here, see if we can sell it. Ah, right. The thing is, lots of things are always fixed and done, and when you get to try them, they're not quite. I see the helmet thing hasn't gone into the patch, which it was supposed to have done, wasn't it? Unless there's something I'm missing. Apart from a right hook key. So when this is out, it's, as I said the other week, it's like driving, yeah, piloting a boat. Yes, please, cock. Are you gaming now or not?
Yeah.
Are you playing Assassins? Right, so the cargo deck is, you can see it at the back there. And hopefully this just works. Just make sure you don't go in too fast, because believe me, you can't stop it. If you're going too fast, then you're too close. For the reasons I said, it's like a boat. And the amount of time, especially when you first start flying it, you end up crashing into things. The handling is quite different between when it's extended and when it's not. So I've got enough fuel there, so we could do a mission from where we were back to Magnus if we can pick this stuff up. When you do missions over here from Terra, especially if you've got the big missions, you watch this, it just keeps going. See what I mean? It really does keep going. I'll try it in reverse. See if that helps. It's not paying attention. Takes ages to slow down. It's not the first time. I mean, I've carried into that thing before now. So it'll suddenly stop in a minute. Let's make sure we can see it. Even the roll. Right.
I have my settings that change into combat mode slows the ship down.
Sorry? Oh, right, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it would do. That's the point. It would just suddenly slam the anchors on. The same as if you had the auto slow down with a landing gear, I suppose you could use that, couldn't you? To do the same job. Right.
You remember, Mel, when we started off, we were only mining payments.
Yeah, when you used to be able to earn a lot of money for doing it.
Yeah, not anymore.
I've still got some videos online on one of the channels. Very early on in Arena Commander, when that was the only thing you could do before Area 18 came out. And even though this looks absolutely stunning, back in the day the graphics quality was even higher, but it was that bad that, well, high, that it was unplayable completely at times. So you don't get the misting going out the airlocks and stuff like that.
How do you know which cargo missions to take that work for the hull? See, not all stations transfer cargo.
Basically,
Now I'm looking at how I'm going to load this everything in my ship.
you might not be able to, but the point is... Ah.
If I have a 96 ship.
Oh, right. In that case, yeah. I thought you'd got the one, the bigger one. There we go. Where's that? There it is. Oh, yeah. Puts the landing gear down when you request a normal landing one. How do I know that these are there? I can usually tell by the types of mission. There's only so many places you can go, and you get used to where they are, and you look for the type of mission. So to do these ones, when we go back, we'll look at the mission in a minute. The other thing is, when you're going into these boxes, make sure you've got a good way out. So with this one, it's quite easy. You can go down. So when you finish, just go straight down to get out the area. You have to be careful going in reverse sometimes on some, especially with the amount of rubbish around. Also, don't be put off by the box, because you can see at the moment you get an optical illusion where the front face and the back face start swapping. So when you go into the box, you're going to go through the front face first, obviously. I know it sounds a bit weird, and you've got to realise that the first one you go through is the front, but sometimes the box will look different. It's just a simple optical illusion. So you can see there's like a grid of a graph paper, or lots of squares, and the first one is going to be the front edge. You should be able to manage it. There'll be certain sizes of cargo it can't take, and you need to know what they are. So once we've gone through this one, You keep your eye on the back, see the message in the middle of the screen. You just keep your eye on there and make it nice and slow. And as soon as it says unable to change, there, unable to transfer cargo, you put your brakes on, use your speed limiter to stop you dead. Wait a couple of seconds and it should start to unload. And you'll see that change back to blue, he says, if it's working. And you'll also notice the numbers on the top right incrementing. So make sure we're in. Oh look, see, it changed and I'm still out. So I'm going to go forward a little bit more. It's the first time I've ever done that. Usually only tells you. There you go, it wasn't that bad. It usually only tells you to that message when you're right up close. It's still unable to transfer. It normally gives you this message when you're really close to this back wall, so I'll move forward a little bit more. Not too much. And it wouldn't surprise me if some of the old bugs have crept in. So you see the way I'm not square to the box, for instance.
What irritated me was that I'd get teleported into the station when offloading if I was in the box too long.
Yeah, the impounding. It is a bit of a pain in the ass. But I got that previously. What used to happen though is it would teleport you into the station, and then when you come out and try to get into your ship, it was bugged. So I either fell through the floor and it was all dark, or when I come back again,
To put a countdown.
yeah, and then when I come back, there is a timer on it, look, but it's not doing anything. So this bug is just the same as I've seen before. Do you know what I mean? And so this is buggered again. Thanks, darling. Yeah, this is bugged again, I think. So it knows I'm here. It could be the server, it could be anything. But you don't really want to go and take all of that off. So you would literally just get rid of the ship when you can. So that's 2 missions knackered. So it hasn't done a single mission. At least it loaded it this time, but it's not doing anything about taking it off. So I think it's one of those situations where they've broken something when they've added something, which is usually the way. Oh, we'll wait till we're a little bit further away. I wonder one thing. Let me try something when it stops. Is that box?
Teddybear_Zed, looking forward to be able to collect and deliver cargo in DCS using the C-130J.
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting. I've been doing it with a Chinook at the moment. But I do like the big planes. I haven't got that one yet, I must admit. Yeah, it would sort of indicate there's a bit of a comms problem, isn't there, somewhere, Stixie? Well, it's, yeah, I see what you mean. So if it keeps connecting, it does seem a bit hard. I'm going to go in from this side, because this box actually looks like it's on this side to me. And I'll just try something before I just blow my ship up. Countdown timer's going. Yeah, last week when I tried it,
like this. I took a fresh ship.
yeah.
Did not hit anything. Empty.
Did you switch your ship off, or are you switching your ship off when you put it away? Because if you're not, when it comes back, it's a bit ambiguous, especially if it's already on.
It was pulling into my hangar at Everest Harbour. As soon as I started to launch my landing gear and go through the doors, it kicks me out of my ship, throws me into a docking room, and everything on my ship disappeared, and now I have to wait 15 minutes.
Oh, right, yeah.
WTF.
Well, last week, as I was saying, there's bugs in this by the feel of it. Last week, it stopped, right? The server basically fell over while I was like unloading. Again, this is telling you too early. Let's get a bit closer. It fell over while I was unloading a large load right in the middle of it. And then when it came back, it impounded me. And I was thinking, this isn't going to work. But lo and behold, I went and got my ship into the loading area. Okay. I'm in the loading area. Not heard that one before.
Hey, all the missions are elevated and show.
So I'm not sure what's telling me now. It should be in the loading area. Let's go back a little bit.
Thank you for the follow, Cubs.
Thank you for the follow.
Melson.
So
Thank you for the follow.
I'm in the loading area. I'm pretty square with everything. That was another issue. So I'm not sure what's going on now. Or have I just suddenly jumped into somebody else's loading area? I don't think so. Yeah, so last week it basically just picked up where it left off. So once I got my ship off the docking port with half its load on, went round, went into the box, and it just carried on. And I was absolutely gobsmacked. I thought it had trashed it, but it didn't. And this is what I mean, it was just working. Right, okay, this does look as though it's buggered, doesn't it? Well, let's get away. Might end up crashing, but I don't care because I'm only going to blow it up. I'm going to have to abandon this one, which is not great, but hey. I tell you what, the senior level I think I'm on is a slog. There was one of them earlier on that was a real slog as well. So this will put me back at Seraphim, and then we'll go and look at something else. Can't blow myself up just yet. It's been playing really nice, and it is looking really clean while I've been playing.
Can't you make 750k a run with Hull C?
711. So it makes 711,000, which is how I've made my money. So I got up to a point, and then I make 711, and each time I play, I just jump in, do one run, and then try something else. So this is just gonna go boom soon. If I can capture a oh no, I've got my FPS things on. I'm not going to bother switching them off. I was going to see how good it looked in the dark. So, where can I get NDB 30s from? Have I got to go and salvage some ships from somewhere? Is that going to be over the other side? Is it going to be around Yellow? Where would I get them from? It's taking a long time. There we go. So I'll lose the water that was in my backpack. Oh, and probably the hand tool, but it's not a biggie. So I should wake up there, and I don't think this is right either. You wake up with a backpack on, your armour on, your weapons on your back, and you just think it's a bit pathetic, and that's probably because people moaned, I guess. It stopped people wearing the armour that they bought or earned, which is fair enough. If you did, you did. Shouldn't wake up with everything. I mean, if you woke up in hospital like this, you'd sort of think it was weird. Ammo guns on the back, as you can see from the shadow then. Well, not guns, my tractors. Right, so.
Day one, my teacher, met randomly in the global chat, took me on a Hull C mission and split the rewards with me for helping.
Yeah, that's
then
fine.
loaded me up with gear. Cool lad. He didn't tell me how much of a grind this would be.
Oh man, it is really a grind. You can get the whole sea in game.
Back of my ship, then you get straight to the bus.
Say that one again.
I'm standing at the back of my ship and sending it straight to the elevator.
Oh right, yeah. Once you get used to it and you know how to do it, it is all just one movement, isn't it?
Well, travel system to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
So let's find the ship and get rid of that, or claim it, should I say. So, missed call C, we'll just put a claim on there. Not going to do anything with it, I'll just leave it. And we'll go and get Cutlass Black. And where would we go?
My first goal is to get the raft.
The Raft is a really nice ship. It's about 8 million in game, I think. What was that? Again, sorry, matey. It's just if I'm talking, I don't hear what you say. What was it?
I said you can die now without
Vehicle
losing
selected.
armor.
I know, it's pathetic, isn't it?
Delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Or the taste that you was prepared to die because you lost something valuable.
Exactly. And then you sort of had a tendency not to want to die, so you were a little bit more careful on what you were doing.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
So it basically states that I can wear now my Admiral armor.
You can do. Oh, it's already on the pad, was it? Okay. Yeah, you can do. Right, does anyone know where I can get NDBs from? Can we get them from ships? Where's a place where there'll be a load of dead ships? Or do I have to go over to the other place?
Sorry if I interrupt you, my friend.
That's fine, mate.
Last question. Will
Yeah.
the raft get me to a place that I can farm for the Hull Sea? Or is there other tactics?
No, it will do, definitely. I think, what was it, 192 you can get on there now. And there is a level of job, but you'll find as you start working with that, as I said, some of the reputation levels as you go through, these are really, I think it's this one is really quite difficult to get up, and I'm finding this, I mean I've done this for quite a while. Admittedly I'm not doing that many missions, but you know, I can do 4 big missions and the indicators down here, so some of them are a bit of a slog. Don't let that put you off. If you need a break, go and do something else for a bit and then jump back to it. But yeah, you should be able to get the raft eventually, and I'm pretty sure it's about 8 mil. Where have they put this switch now? Over here, yep. I think it's about 8 million. So, in its own right, this isn't too bad for fighting in, but it's much better with better weapons. In fact, is this still ballistics on? Sorry? It's all over. Go on.
They made the wealth cheaper now. It is only 3.5 and apparently it went up to 192.
Oh, really? Huh. 3.5 million? Oh, right. That's cheap. The raft is only 3.5 million, so you can basically build up some money and get that next. And then you can do 192. That's relatively cheap. Right, so let's have a look. Let's get rid of this chat. Don't know what's doing back on there. Oh yeah, I went back to the menu. Let's go and have a look at yellow and see what we can find.
Yeah, I'm renting it for now until I can buy it.
How much is it to rent? Which one's that?
75k.
Oh, right. Once you get up, then you can actually rent the raft as well. 75k, is that a day? But you'll make more money than that doing the missions. So once you've got, you know, or you're finding the Connie a little bit cumbersome, try the raft. It's a lot better than it used to be. So this is Daymore, so hopefully I should be able to see.
Where went the days that you were swearing by the Caterpillar?
I can use the Caterpillar, but it's only got 576 SCU, and that was the biggest ship at the time. Don't want to go there. I've got to find. There's one. Is that yellow or Dame or? Oh right, it's referred. Oh right, okay. So I'm just reading the text. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay, so they know. They knew it was a problem before it was released. That's good. I mean, it worked perfectly. As I said, it was absolutely perfect. So I'll move my head around, drinking cups of tea and things. I just thought I'd look at my legs at the texturing. Let's pause that so I'm not head bobbing around too much. Right.
My line, radar thing that shows me where the next jump point is in my.
If you look at map, and you should see on the right hand side.
Since its release, nothing new.
Oh, it has, yeah, but it has worked absolutely fine for a few patches. No, so when you go to, if you look on the map, on the top right, it should show you your mission source and destination. Mission to collect the materials, then abandon the mission and claim a resource. Oh.
You have fine and fine.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Usually, if you select the mission and then, or you can select the place and double click on the numbers. So you double click on the numbers on the lower left in the map.
117, and is that okay? It's not. If it's supposed to be playable patches, fix it before release it.
The problem is, right, in theory, that makes sound sense. But so many people will not go and play on the, it's fine. They'll not go and play.
It's not as easy as fixing things.
Yeah.
Fixing one thing breaks another.
Yeah, it's what they'll do is moan about it, but they won't go and play on the PTU because the PTU is historically buggy and things break.
Said, then don't release it.
Yeah, but
Surfer UK said, Mel.
hey, Surf.
You're not allowed to fly in space. You are far too senile to pilot such an advanced piece of equipment. There
Thanks,
isn't even
Surf.
a beverage maker.
There isn't even a beverage maker. There is.
117 said, at Univox,
Right.
then we shouldn't release anything.
Let's go round. If you go to OM1
Indie development after all.
or OM2, you'll be able to see the whole way round the asteroid belt. And if you go to usually to OM1 when you're doing anything on a surface, and as long as you follow the sun, it'll always be daylight.
117 until it's fixed. Yes.
The problem is, right, and that reminds me to check something. The problem is there's not enough people on the PTU to give it a proper test.
Person 117
That's
said,
one of the
"Univox,
problems.
That's not how it works in SC, unfortunately.
And let's have a look, see what we got. So, if people don't play it on the PTU, then stuff comes out on live.
Break in another because of unforeseen bugs.
Yeah, unforeseen circumstances or unintended consequences. And it's quite common with software. You know, you touch something that you don't think is related and it impacts something else. And the thing is, very often, when somebody does something, they don't go and test every single aspect of the game. In fact, can you imagine how many people would it take to be able to test every aspect of the game, see if it's still functioning? And you get it in DCS. I remember they fixed the bug with something, and then when you got into an A10, that it's one of a myriad of aircraft or modules, the map function on it wasn't working. And it's like they never touched the A10 at all. And so it's fairly common. It's just you've got to get used to how these things work. What are these things? Oh, I see this.
It's just a healthy, nothing serious. Univox said, but in this specific case, they
Yeah.
did test it.
And they found it was faulty, yeah? Is this a dead ship or what? Looks like it's a dead one. The one I'm looking at are the weapons. Not sure whether this gives me all the information or not. I lost track of scanning, to be honest.
Person 117 said, knowing about it does not fix it right away. They're not going to withhold a patch because of a single bug with a ship that's not that critical.
Yeah, well, none of it's critical, really. It's, if you let it, it can be annoying, but it is what it is. I mean, you shouldn't let anything bother you. As I say usually every week, with Star Citizen,
You're getting me, right?
it's the best game you can ever play, and equally the
Those
worst.
boxes I could have sneaked in my ship anyways.
Oh, you could have done.
Yeah, I forgot to bring them because of an issue.
Oh, right. Trying to find out where the what are the weapons on this? They're on the side. Let's see. Am I still moving? Let's see if I can go and grab anything off this ship. I think it might just be a shell. I'm not really sure. What have I got on me? Helmet, backpack, doodads. I'll probably end up dead, but again, that doesn't bother me. What's going to happen? I'll spawn in a hospital. I won't have lost anything. There's missiles there. These are the weapons. Don't know what the weapons are. Oh, I see. Too close to thingamajig. No, I was trying to rob the weapons off the ship. If I can put my... Oh, it's gone now. No, it's not letting me put it away, look. Why isn't it let me put that away? That's not good. Let's see if I can get in it. I don't think anyone's outside.
Is it soft to do? Destroyed or still active?
Difficult to tell at the moment. What I want to try and do is see if I can get in. I'm not sure which way. Is that how you get in this thing? It's the back elevator, there we go. So that's the bottom, assuming.
It's just a lot simpler.
Yeah, it looks like it. I was umming and ahhing whether to get one of these. I've got the money to get it. Is that working? Or not? A bit closer maybe. Or someone's... Yeah, take a bit of getting used to it, especially when you're used to sticking that. This might be completely dead. Can't do anything with it there. I should be able to tractor it out with the SRV. I would have thought.
Shoot it open.
Yep. That is the other way. This is where sometimes if you bring one of those little cutting devices. Yeah, I haven't got an FPS weapon. I never carry them on me. If somebody comes to PvP me, I say, okay, here it is. I'll power it down, I'll take the shields off. Just kill me, take the stuff and have a good day. And it's no fun at all, is it? So I don't care. Even if I'm in the Hull C with a full load, it doesn't matter. This isn't going back. Oh no, it is. So it really doesn't bother me either way. You know, people are playing what they're playing and that's fine. But I'm not going to bother fighting or anything particular. Yeah, we used to do a lot of combat, but as I said, I can't get the weapons I want.
Decorating the hangar again, and boy, it seems like more and more flare keeps bugging out.
Yeah, that's... I wouldn't bother. As I said, all these things they keep adding in. You know, it's like all the events. Have they?
Yeah, when you're in the pilot seat or gunner seat, hold the right mouse button.
And what does it do? All right. What does it do when you do that?
Zooming. You can fire in a like you, but you zoom in on the target or what you look at.
Oh, and is that it?
Kev said, what weapons do you want? I know a man.
I bet you do, Kev, as well.
Person 117 said, you saving up for a raft, yeah?
No, I own the raft. I've also nice armistice. Okay, now I've got a crime stat as well, and I don't think the what was I going to say? I don't think my convergence is that close. Wrong button. Let me just check where my convergence is. You can change your convergence on the fly, but you don't get any reading about what your convergence is. Your default convergence is 1500 meters. Mine's usually set to, here you go, look, it's usually down here, which is what I expected, and of course it's not. So I set it to about 5498, it's fine. So if you don't know what convergence is, when you fire, when you've got weapons on wings and things, you'll see where they meet. So that's one of the reasons why I was moving back way too close. Well, I don't think that's anyone's ship unless they're coming back for it, so it's made me a criminal, crime level 2. I have no idea what they mean anymore. I can't do anything with that because it is in the armistice zone, unfortunately. Let's have a look around. Okay. So that somebody is just coming out of Grim. I can't because my tractor won't work. No, he's panicking because I've targeted him. I mean, a lot of the stuff they do now, I have no idea what's going on because it has changed a lot. But there's no consequences, so it really doesn't matter, and that's the problem. Pardon?
I said that bit harder than it actually needed to be.
Eventful, you mean?
That's one way of putting it.
Always that little dink.
Landing gear down. Landing.
Let's have a look where I am. Oh, I'm not too bad. Right,
Kev said, you need ILS.
I need something. They used to have, you know, when you do training on DCS, you can do some of the flight training missions, and they have the red boxes. They tried to introduce something like that for going down into hangars on, can't remember if it was Area 18, and it was awful. So they put something in for you to fly through, like a sort of tunnel of squares, and it was just rubbish. Oh, I wonder if I can pay for this, can't I? Let's forget this. Can I just pay for this fine? Again, as I said, and you probably can't do it here actually. Let's find out. Was that guy still in? Right. You have to be really careful here because there's so many rocks and things. That's a bit jerky as well. still backwards. So where am I going to find myself some NDBs?
Was looking at some DCSC 130 videos on it. Wish I'd kept my 737 cockpit now. Must
Oh, really?
have transferred.
Typical, isn't it? Again, OM2 like OM1, you get a good view of everything from there. So hopefully, let's see if we can get rid of this crime stat. Sure, you can pay for it. That's where Doodad is over there, isn't it? Let's just go to Crusader. See where Seraphim disappears off to. So it's over that way. When you jump from into a planet, you really want to be as right down on the jump that takes you close enough that you can see all the orbital markers. Otherwise you can't jump around the planet. So once I get to this one, look round to the right, hopefully. We may, if that's 5, it's OM1, there's Seraphim, is that 5 there, yep. So it looks like it's lower than the planet, but remember this is a gas giant, so you can actually jump and you'll just skim. And then turn back. And we'll see what happens. Previously, I wouldn't be able to land there. I don't know whether I can now or not. Or whether I'll just get blown up and end up in prison. But they've changed the various levels of what... Yeah, there you go. So you can pick 3 up and then you'll go to 3 CRUs. It's just a case of trying to balance and put them in the order so you can take them out in the order you want to do it.
That's what I'm doing now.
Ah, fair enough. So when you come in, you can see the circles. That tells you you're on the wrong side. When it,
One CRU and I'm on Seraphim, so Seraphim is my end destination, so that one is going in the back.
yeah. So when we get close enough, we can request a hangar with a button push on a throttle or stick. Hopefully you'll get an idea. It's put me in one of these, fair enough. And that's likely to be, judging its position, there'll be a hole or a hangar on the top in the middle.
McLeod said, hello.
Hey, hello matey. Is it working? Did you get it done? Need to go over a little bit. I've not had one go.
Not yet.
Pick of the monitor by any chance? Yeah, it's quite...
Yes, you.
Oh, really? How come? Not working or not big enough? Let's see if I can go and get rid of this crime stat. As I said, I'm not...
Too large for the unit.
Oh, it's too large to fit in. Did you not get a PSU from the same company that do the cases? I sort of get a case...
The UK said, Mel, I asked for a gentle landing. Need a new spine now.
That was a gentle landing.
Pedro _
That's fair enough. It shouldn't cause you a problem. Yeah, I usually get the cases with the power supplies in and then just make it a big case and then get a big power supply. And that's it really, at least you know it's going to work.
It will be finished tomorrow.
Excellent. So is it coming tomorrow, your power supply? Or have you got it already? Right, it's okay. Let's see if I can find where to pay fines.
Yeah, last one left on Amazon Roll.
Oh right, it's always the way though, isn't it? With Amazon, it's always the last one.
The ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I'm just looking for the ship that's got the lines.
Kev said, it's never finished until it posts.
Yeah. It's like an envelope, isn't it? Right, where do I pay a fine for having a crime stat? Is it admin? Guess it might be. No one shot at me, neither the guards nor the station, which is good. Can't believe that the whole sea is ruined now. I can't remember if there's a payment place outside the admin, whatever the admin is nowadays. Where is the admin? Looking for a yellow building. It's all food, is it not? So rare for me to even try and find it. Anyone know where the admin is? If there is one here. I assume there was, but I'm not sure whether there is.
It's next to Argos.
Thanks, Kev. I'll run round and have a look for Argos. Sure, it used to be just up on the elevator. What the hell are they selling here? Anyone? Through there. No idea. I wonder if I can find it with a search.
Yeah, this is much less mission.
There it is.
Yesterday I was 5k and now I'm back to over 17.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. The only downside is that the cost associated with that. When you try and buy something, it's a lot more expensive. So stuff that you used to pay a little for, but you only ever made a little, because you make a lot of money so easy, it's like they added a nought or two onto the things that you could make, and then added a nought or two onto everything you've got to buy. So it's like what you do with kids, tell them they've got 10 quid and they're happy, right? But then if something costs them sort of, I don't know, do you know what I mean? 20 quid, then obviously they're not so happy.
So basically they get what they increase prices and
Everything, yeah.
it's still in the same balance as it was before, only a bigger.
Yeah, it's a shame because you used to know what you could kit your stuff out with. Oh, that's not too bad. 40 grand. Let's have a look at the cost of some cargo while I'm here. I don't normally spend my money, to be fair. What have we got?
Is Lee still playing Citizen?
She hasn't played for a while. At the moment, she's on Thingamajig.
That's it.
Yeah. As always. Oh, I have no idea what to do now.
What should we be doing?
To be honest, a lot of the things, as I said, they've moved stuff away from what I wanted to do. So the whole sea is bugged once again, as it has been many times before. You can't go and buy the weapons and stuff from the shops, as I mentioned before. So that stops you from doing some of the other missions. And then suddenly you find yourself like with your thumb up your ass. I can come and help you load if you want, or better still, I can loan you a ship that you can do bigger ones with.
Mate, this one is to load, and then I need to go look after some food.
Ah, right, fair enough. You don't want to do too much with your wrist as well.
Exactly.
Univox said it's really worth the new content added in this patch.
I don't even know what the new content is other than the ship. I don't look, as I said.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okie dokie. Yeah. I never know what the new content really is, unless they put in a new system in. I'm just wondering. I mean, this was bugged last time I took it out. Let's go and have a look, see how this is, because I know they keep messing with it. It was really good at one point, but I bet it's pretty useless now.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has
We'll have a look at some of the basic fighting missions. So this is an Ion, right? It's got a size 7 gun on it. And so what used to happen, as I was alluding to before, you'd go to the little light fighters and that size 7 gun will obliterate them. Okay, I mean, it is a pretty big gun. Just to get a perspective on this. Pardon?
I cannot land.
Where you're trying to land. Do you see what I mean?
What's it called over here?
Seraphim?
Oh mate, I am trying to land at DRUL5 gas station.
Oh, I know it, yeah. And what's the problem with it?
I glitched
Dustbin
before,
Samu said,
Oh.
what's your opinion on the patch?
so I
/10.
cannot land.
Hey, Dustbin.
Stability mix.
To be honest, I haven't looked at anything new at all. Yeah, that's why you might be in a queue. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. The ship that I wanted to fly, which was the Hull C, is buggy. So the Hull C worked perfectly the last couple of patches, and that's buggy. There's some just little odd things. The new stuff in here, not really noticed. It's more about the stability and the stuff that works or doesn't work in some cases. And I thought I'd just try my iron out to see where that's at nowadays. Oh, look, see. No? Oh, that should be off. That's good. Is it any better or worse? I can't really tell, to be honest. It's just not letting me do stuff that I was doing before. So to me, it's not good. It's even documented, apparently, the issues that I was having. And it's out. And as far as I'm concerned, that's that. That's not helpful. But there's some issues. It depends on what you're doing. A lot of the things I don't bother with. I've been there and done them all before. Anything new? The Onyx facility, I think someone who was on went and did that. I'm not sure if it's working or not. I haven't even looked at the Onyx missions. So I can't really help you with that, I'm afraid. Let's go and have a little look. I think the person to go and have a look at, Dustbin, is... God, Vertigo. Go and have a look at, I think it's HC Vertigo. He will be quite vocal if there's stuff that's not working. Right, okay, so call to arms basically will give you bonus points for anything you shoot, which is red, anything you shoot and kill. If we go and look on the missions here, let's see what we've got to do. Contract employees strictly finance, okay. Gillis flight score, that's something new that's coming.
I know this has been best patch so far in stability because for the first time ever the Holonix facility missions worked without issue.
Yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? Ever since they've come out, they've been an issue, and now they work, but what's happened is while they've made those work, they've buggered up something else. And this is what is always happening. It's like whack-a-mole, isn't it? So an aspect of it works, which is what they were focusing on, but the unintended consequence of that is that something else doesn't, and they wouldn't know that it doesn't, although they did on this time, to be fair. Let's go over here. Where's this? Utopia. Outlaws have been by targeting their staff and operations. I've got no weapons on me. I can't do that. This one, let's see, is it all ship based? If not, we'll do Bounty Hunter. And Protem Apprehension. If it's flying, it's worth doing. Let's have a look. We'll just go and do the bounty. We'll go and have a look at this and just see how the ship's working. And see whether it's working as good as it should be. Okay, so we can again use this system to just jump over to where we need to be.
Bounty's all yours. Get locked and loaded and take him out.
Oh, thought I'd wondered if it was talking to me. Okay, going that way. Right, this is the crazy stuff. Part of this stupid system of master modes, he says getting ready for ramp mode. It's because I'm going to jump, I'm going to switch my shields off, just like every other good sci-fi. Let's pull our shields down and do something dangerous. Let's go through an asteroid belt. Hey, pa. I was just talking about him, wasn't I? I haven't even got a chat on. I'm going to have to put it on. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's invited me by mistake. That's what he's done. So, it's crazy. Oh, the party's disbanded. Let's go over here. And so now I'm in an asteroid belt.
Do you get a bonus for those cargo missions? Well, if you are faster or
Not really sure, matey.
It seems like it. sometimes I'm getting more money than.
Lobby error. Oh, right, okay. It's not going to work. And in fact, this looks... The fact I can't jump to there. Why is this over here? I need to get to here first. Yeah, probably. And then it will give me the orbital markers. If you notice there's... Oh, it won't give me the orbital markers because I'm on a pre-done mission. Yeah. So that's pretty useless, isn't it?
Are you buying with the same party as HG?
No, he just sort of sent me an invite and I just accepted, but then it aborted anyway. So it's not doing a lot, to be honest. Let's see if it gives me any more invalid target. I'm going to have to fly to it, which is fine. So to be honest, as long as I know where it is, let's cancel that. Come out of that. Oh look, and now I can jump to it. Right, so at the moment my ship is set. If you look, I can't do anything obviously. I've got to change mode. Right, it's a really slow. The idea of this was based on the A10C. Let's go to so yeah, it's just setting up an Onyx mission. That's what it's doing. So I'm going to go down to here. I've got to fly in. I've got my guns on, so I've got my shields on, but look how slow I am. I can't go past a certain speed. So what I'd rather do is change this on to flight. Fly outside the asteroids. Where I'm not going to hit anything. Now I can fly at full tilt. Keep an eye on where the target is. And a little bit quick. Just slowing down. Now this missile will give me a lot better range than the current, there it is, look, than the current setting I've got for convergence. So what I've got to do now is fly through the missiles a bit, through the rocks. I've got no shields on because I'm in flight mode. It's a bit stupid, isn't it? So now I'm going to put my weapons on. Still 15k away, which is no good. I want it to be closer. It's just crazy. I've got him targeted. I've got my convergence still really low. It's only a small ship, so it won't be doing a lot. So this is your speed in combat mode. I mean paint dry mode. So I'd rather sort of not be in combat mode yet. Be in flight mode. There he is.
Is this a ship with the A10 cabin?
Yeah. Right, switch to weapons mode. Using lag pips. Look at my pips. What am I supposed to do with that?
Attack on shields.
So my pip. Won't have to shoot him much, but watch my pip. This is a lag pip. See the way it jumps around? A bit useless. And this is me at full tilt in this mode. And this is the problem with it now, with fighting. If I would have took a little light fighter, it would have been easier. But this thing should, if I can hit him, but look at my pip. It just doesn't stay stable, does it? So it just bounces around and makes it next to impossible. No, there's a different target here to shoot him at all. Let's try a different technique. Not move. And my pip all over the place. Right, there we go. Do you see what I mean? It's pretty useless, isn't it? I think my other one's target. I can't get a shot on him. Oh, one. Okay. This is the guy I'm after. I have got missiles, but the pip's just all over the place. By the time I see him to shoot, there's it's not a delay. There used to be a delay on it once. It would only shoot when you finished. But look at it, it's just awful. Just relying on my shields at the moment. But can you see how tiresome this is? This is a, I can't remember, a medium or a heavy fighter. I only need to get one shot on. And I can't tell whether the pip is as a result of them moaning or what. Let's do it that way and just wait. I just hope I can shoot them. Because the response from my finger on the trigger is pretty useless. Which is why you don't see me doing much of this anymore. Before it worked really well. Come on. Just got to be careful that you don't crash into them. So it's always good to be strafing when they're coming in close. And if this is fighting better, I have no bloody idea. It's just sound enough. Little light fighter, yep, but I wanted to use this ship, which works absolutely fine, and the state of it is just shitty. I've tried to turn it into arcadey fighting, and I'll be dead in a minute, I think. He should have blown up. So if you try with a faster ship, you want to try and get, so you're chasing them ideally. But with a pip bouncing around so much, it's a bit nonsensical. Really? Jeez. See, I shot it when it was in the right place. It's going to be easier to just sit still and wait. So these normally would have just been gone ages ago, even with this ship, and you could go all the way up to the, what is it, expert level. I mean, seriously. One last ship? Really? Where's the one last ship? I don't know what state my ship's in. Might be a bit battered, or has that all disappeared now? Let's have a look. Nothing. So was that it? I know it's, you know, this is the thing. Before it used to just pop those things and they used to go really well, but now it's a bit naff. But anyway, with that, as I said, I am going to be jumping off and I'll go and send the Twitch views over to Vert. Thanks for watching. Oh, let's get rid of the, sorry about this, those on YouTube.